One of my worst fears came true last night. Literally one of my worst fears ever that I've been concerned about for like literally as long as I can remember. Sleep paralysis. Now, it could have been worse. I'm just gonna start off there. Hi, welcome to the vlog. I gotta interrupt myself here. Now that it's been a few days since this happened, I would like to say that it wasn't exactly sleep paralysis. Although Google has said it's like partial sleep paralysis. I had just woken up from this experience and I was very scared. So she was a little dramatic. It happens to the best of us. Anyways, you're about to hear me talk about things that happen to people all the time. It's fine. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. It could have been my entire body. But I almost don't know if that is worse. Because in that case, I could acknowledge, okay, my whole body isn't moving. I'm just asleep. Or my body's asleep. This was just my arm. So I was awake. And like usually when I wake up, I can move. Not today. Not today. No, today I woke up and I could not feel my arm. Like literally I rolled over and I just don't feel anything here. Like it's nothing. I was poking it, I was trying to move it, and it had no life in it. Like I have personally never experienced that in my life. You know, it was still scary. It was still scary to feel like literally I couldn't move it. It wasn't just asleep, like tingly and numb. There was nothing. I don't recommend. I had a whole morning planned that got completely derailed because I don't even know if I fell back asleep. Like I did not sleep well. I'll tell you that. At least that's yummy. You guys know I have my breakfast obsessions, and this is the current breakfast obsession. English muffin with avocado, garlic powder, salt, cayenne, everything but bagel seasoning, and then a little drizzle of olive oil. It's so good. I could eat this every meal right now. Pure joy. Okay, we're getting ourselves back on track with the day, and I'm going to go to the treadmill. Okay, actually before I get on, I have to get back to this. Okay, so you guys know that I normally supplement my iron, and also I take a multivitamin every single day. That's what I should be doing and what I usually do. I was really good at taking these for like a while there, but I'm not gonna lie, since the holidays, I have not kept up with it. I honestly feel a little different with not taking my iron, so I'm gonna make it like a mental habit to get back into. It's really important. And I always take a chewable vitamin C with my iron. The multivitamin that I take is from Ritual. I love Ritual, and if you're looking for a new multivitamin for the year, I truly cannot recommend them enough. And not just because I'm working with them. I have admired this brand since well before they reached out to work with me. I really just admired the company for being super transparent, for having nice packaging, and honestly I kept hearing about this like minty taste they have, and it is unmatched. I also do love that you can see literally everything that's going on inside of here. It's got such a refreshing taste, I can't even tell you. It smells so good. It's hard to get all of the nutrients you need from food, and especially like if you have a certain diet, you know, like I eat primarily a vegetarian diet. It's hard for me to get everything that I need from food, so that's why a multivitamin is great. It's all science-backed. I highly recommend looking into it and checking out the website if you are interested at all in multivitamins. I have said this many times that my health is very important to me this year. I'm really trying to prioritize it in literally all aspects of my health, and so vitamins are a great thing to have. To start off the year, they gave me a code for you to get 30% off your first month of Ritual. You can use the code TaraM30. I will have everything linked down below. Go check it out if you are interested. No better time to start taking something than the beginning of a new year, even though like we're approaching the end of January already. Time is moving too quickly. I am finally bringing the treadmill back down. I've had it like folded up because it's not something that I really want to do when it's nice out. I'd rather go for like a nice walk in the world. But now that it's like chilly and windy and rainy out there, like I want to get back into using it. We're gonna put it down and we're gonna walk and read for an hour. I was like, I want to read, but I also want to do something active. A 2-in-1. Ugh. Like, how much pressure do you have to put on that thing? Whoa, okay. What's a girl to do?
When you're ready to release, push up lightly, tells you to place your foot, which unlocks the bar so you can step out of the way, allowing it to come down safely.
She made it look so easy.
good.
I'm like, did I break it? Oh, brilliant. That was clearly some user error. I went a little too hard at the whole kicking thing, and I think it just like... Anyways, we're good. Now this is the way for me to truly enjoy walking on the treadmill. I gotta have my activity. Loving this book. 3.5 miles. Just been walking for an hour. This is great. I like it. Okay, gotta quickly shower and then I gotta go. Okay, I am heading out to go get some Botox. I got it for the first time August of last year and it is totally worn off and I think that I like it. I don't know, I'm gonna try it again, see how I feel. Because now I kind of forget if I liked it. I think I liked it. Actually, I won't play with the hood. It is a really gross day outside today, so the hood will be good. Actually, oh my God, there's a hood on my hoodie. I'm wearing a hoodie. Anyways, now I'm double hooded up. So I'm gonna go get some Dysport. That's what I got last time. It kicks in like 2 days, which is kind of fun. Should be a really quick outing, and then I will... Face ID. And then I will come back here, get some work done. I will say though, the reading on the treadmill thing is a total game changer because I'm just like walking, you know, but I'm reading my book. It's a 2-in-1. Like I could keep up with that. I probably will. Well, I'm very thankful for the double hood because soaked. I didn't think I was gonna get that wet. The wind was powerful. Like I literally felt like I was gonna get blown away at certain points. The thought of having to go out tonight, I really don't want to do it.
You just give me a...
Okay, much better. Let's do a little haul of the things that I got at the Botox place. It was my first time there, so okay, we got some Fiji water. There was like a little gift bag on the way out, which I always appreciate. We got just a nice little cleanser. I think that's it. Spectacular haul. Post-treatment Botox. Do not manipulate the treated area for 3 hours. Do not lie down for 4 hours. Got it. Take 4 to 7 days for results. Sweet. Okay. I'll gladly enjoy some Fiji water. Super quick. So easy. We did 25 units, I'm pretty sure. I told her I wanted movement in my eyebrows. I felt like I didn't have as much movement as I wanted last time I did it with my brows. I'm like, I want to emote. I want to express myself. You know, everyone has different opinions on getting Botox. I'm 28. I feel like it's a good time to start getting preventative Botox. I personally think it's worth it to keep up with things like this so that I can feel my best. All right, let's get some work done. Junk mail was stacking up. We got something in the mail. Oh, I ordered these yesterday. I wanted a pair of good shoes for this kind of climate where it's rainy, not like super snowy, but kind of slushy. For walks and hikes when I don't need to wear like my big Uggs. And people recommended Blundstones. My parents have them, they love them. I've actually been meaning to get a pair, but I just never thought about it. Anyways, these are them. They're weatherproof and they have like a nice cozy material on the inside to keep your feet warm. They look kind of big though. Actually, they're definitely gonna be big. I think the small size was a 6 and I'm usually a 5. Oh, they still fit. Anyways, they're a really good shoe to have. So I got those. Things like this so that I can feel my best and I'm not obviously. I'm leaving the house in approximately 1 hour and I figured it would be fun to do a nice chatty get ready with me where we overshare and talk about things. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, here is my forehead. That's it. Okay, we're gonna prep the skin with this Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. It smells so nice and it feels so good on the skin. I have to say, Tatcha is one of my favorite PR lists that I'm on. I asked the injector today if I could put makeup on later and she said yeah, so we're doing it. So I figured while I do this, I will talk about things that I don't really talk about much. And one of the main things that people are curious about right now is my dating life. Am I going on dates? Am I just living the single life? Am I looking for something? I decided after my last relationship to keep dating like super private. There are so many things that I put out there that I'm comfortable with people, you know, judging or assuming things, whatever. But there are some things that I just think would make me feel really uncomfortable. So I really haven't talked much about dating at all, I think, since that breakup, like the bare minimum. But I feel like if there's been enough time in between dates, it's like kind of fun to talk about. I love talking about this stuff with my friends where it feels like a safe space. Not that this isn't a safe space, but there are certain things that I just, you know, I think we all get it. So basically this year, my mindset about dating is that I am not forcing anything. If I go on a date with somebody and I don't like feel a vibe, like anything romantic towards them, I'm not gonna go on a second date just to see if it'll get there. And I know people, you know, will have issues with that statement and be like, no, you have to give it a shot. I really like to trust my gut, and usually I'll know right away. Like, there's a very clear difference for me. I have to be attracted to the guy, otherwise I just don't see it building. I've tried that. I've gone on dates with guys that I thought were really nice and really cool, and like checked all these boxes, but if the attraction isn't there, I just don't know if I could get there. So basically my motto is, if it's not a hell yes, it's a no. I don't really feel the need to have a partner at this point in my life. I'm very happy. I'm very content with myself. And so unless it actually is exciting me and it's like worth my time to pursue, I'm not gonna do it. And I honestly think that's the right mindset to be in. You know, like your own time enough that you don't need somebody, and you're not gonna settle for, oh my God, you're not gonna settle for anyone, you know? Another dating rule that I have is that before I go out with anyone, we're doing a FaceTime vibe check. That is my rule. When I first started doing this, like I would ask after they would ask me out, and I'd be like, hey, are you okay doing a FaceTime first? I felt like it was kind of needy and weird to do that. But then I went on a date with this guy who said he was not comfortable doing a FaceTime, and he promised me that he was cooler in person. And at the time I was like, okay, you know what? Sure, if for nothing else, it'll be a funny story. You know, I feel like you go on a date and you know within 5 minutes if it's gonna be a good date or not. And I knew within 5 minutes, and I was there. And if I had FaceTimed him, I would have saved myself 5 hours with this guy. I have an issue where I don't know how to leave. I find that like usually they're okay enough where like the conversation's fine. I think that I can hold conversation with people, and so I just don't know how to leave these dates. Anyways, after that date, I decided it's actually a red flag if they say no, because really you're meeting a stranger out in the world, and I just think it's perfectly reasonable to want to meet somebody over FaceTime in like a safe space before you like go out and meet a stranger. A lot of scary people out there, and you just don't know. So any guy that would be like, no, I don't want to do that, I don't want to make sure you're comfortable, not for me. Just saves time on both ends, like both my time and his time, you know, energy, the whole thing. I knew within 5 minutes on that date that it wasn't gonna be the one. He talked about never wanting a family, and I was like, sir, so I actually tried to get out of that date. That was the first time I've ever tried to get out of a date ever. And I just straight up said to him, like, I appreciate your time and appreciate, you know, planning everything, but I just don't think we're compatible. I don't think we are a perfect fit. And then he backtracked and he was like, no, I think you misunderstood me. And it was a whole thing. I also kind of feel weird talking about dating because like, what if the guy sees something that I'm saying about him online? Like that just feels weird. So I think with dating, I'm just gonna talk about things that are funny stories just a little bit after it happens, so that there's enough time to kind of gauge what's gone down. I feel like that's reasonable. So I'm not looking for somebody. I'm just like not gonna force anything. I'm not down to settle right now. Okay, let's do my eyebrows while we talk about moving to London. So when my lease is up, which I think is in June or July, we got some time on that one. When that is up, I will most likely not renew. Like 99%, I will not renew it. It's just not, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. As I've said before, it was something that I'm still happy I did. I have no regrets over doing it. It was like the right thing for me at the time. But going forward, I think I would just get an Airbnb for whenever I want to be there, whether it's a month or 2 days or 2 weeks. It just makes a lot more sense to get an Airbnb. I don't need a place there. So when that lease is up, I have a little more flexibility. I don't plan on ever getting like another full lease anywhere, but I do think that I will go to London for like a month. Like I'll get an Airbnb for a month, see if I want to extend, I don't know. But you know, having a whole nother lease somewhere is just, I don't need to do that. I really just want to travel, pick up and go whenever. I think having a base in London and then traveling for the weekends would be really sick. I've also seen some people ask me if I am more interested in short form content and like moving away from YouTube with, you know, social media going in that direction. I actually had a meeting with YouTube this week, which is really interesting. Essentially, they wanted to talk about my goals and the things that I'm looking for this year, and pretty much everything they had to say was that I should gravitate towards shorts. I expressed my concerns, which is pretty much like I have had my whole social media career on this long form platform, and the thought of switching is really scary. I'm scared of, you know, isolating part of my audience that doesn't like short form content. I'm scared that if I get into short form, I won't be interested in long form at all. Like I have a lot of concerns surrounding it, but at the same time, you know, I have to look at where social media is going and what people are doing. I have to evolve as the world evolves. So I'm really trying to figure out what that looks like. Honestly, I'm definitely creating more TikTok short form content than I ever have. And honestly, I really enjoy it. It actually brings me back to old school YouTube when people would just do like short little videos of this is my outfit of the day or this is what's in my bag. Like that was what YouTube used to be when I started. My videos were like 4 or 5 minutes long. So it's interesting to see kind of the world go back to that just on a different platform. So I'm trying to figure out how to do both. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I'm probably gonna have to start posting shorts because YouTube told me to, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. Where do you spend most of your time? Like, do you sit and scroll on TikTok, shorts, whatever? I know a lot of people don't watch shorts. Like, I don't watch shorts, but I also know people that post shorts and get like tons of views. I just don't know where that audience is, who those people are that are watching shorts. I don't know. It's crazy to evolve with it and see it over literally 10 years. Let me see if I can double up my mascara. This is like the max stack, so technically that's what it's good for. And it's looking pretty good today, I have to say. I think all I have left for my face is highlighter and then my lips, which I'll do when I leave. And I gotta get dressed. Okay, last thing I'm gonna talk about, and then we're gonna get ourselves dressed, is when I'm going back to LA. A lot of people are like, what's going on? When are you going back? So I'm actually gonna go back at the end of February, like I think maybe like the 21st, sometime around then. I don't have my flight booked yet, but I have to get on that. So the beginning of February, I'm actually going to Florida to visit my grandparents. I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm going to visit them. And then after that, I'll be here for like, I don't know, maybe a week. And then I'm gonna go to LA. And I'm thinking I'm gonna stay there for like a month-ish. I wasn't planning on going for a month, but then something came up at the end of March that I'm really excited about, and I figure I may as well just stay. I could come back to Toronto in between that, but it doesn't really make sense, and I may as well use my apartment while I have it. So that's when I'm going back. Should be a fun time. I'm sure by then I'll be excited to escape winter, even though it hasn't been bad at all, except for the freezing rain today. But it hasn't felt like really bad, honestly. It's been like pretty decent, not even freezing cold or anything. But by then, maybe we'll see. Makeup is done. I'm gonna wear my leather pants because they're my go-to going out article of clothing. Here's my outfit of the night. I bought this top when it was like viral on TikTok. I bought it last year. I might have been last January, and I have not had the balls to wear it. I just haven't. But I was like, you know what? Let me try this thing on. Like, I bought this. Let me try to wear it. So I put it on and it fits like nice, you know, it looks good. It's a little ballsy, but I feel like this is the vibe of the place we're going to. It's kind of like a cocktail bar slash club, I think. I don't really know. It's a little out of my comfort zone. I feel like I'm wearing lingerie in the world, but you know. And then per usual, my fit is ruined by the puffer jacket. Every single time, every time. I need like a nicer going out jacket, but I don't even know what would I wear? I don't want to wear a leather jacket, leather pants. I have this, which it's not gonna keep me super warm, but maybe it's better than the puffer in terms of appearance. Ooh, I don't know actually. I'm gonna go for the puffer. It's the safer option. What? Okay. I am home and in need of snacks. I'd also like to update you guys. This outfit that I wore, my friend Sahar wore the exact same outfit. Exact top, exact pants. And also, I've come to discover as you get older, the ringing of the ears gets a little stronger. I cannot hear anything. I am so aging myself. And I am so making a wrap. So welcome to my Drunchies. I have an Amazon package. Ooh. Makeup bag for travel. So cute with the smiley faces. So cute. My favorite thing to do ever, liquid IV before bed. I'm doing this for my future self. Pour all the liquid IV and just a little bit of water. This is horrible, but it does the trick. And I shoot it. I did not think you would fall over. Cheers. It's not the most pleasant, but it is better than a hangover. So please let me know down below what your drunk food is, because I'd love to know. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching the vlog, and I will see you in the next one.